Welcome to the beautifully sunlit and warm exhaust grill area of the computer case. Here, the giant matte black plastic grandpa fan is spinning steadily and slowly, blowing out a wonderfully cool blue mist. Grandpa Fan's sticker face looks kind and gentle, as if he is smiling with a fluttering white dust mustache. Down below, the tiny yellow-hatted capacitor minions are sitting cross-legged obediently, like they are listening to Grandpa Fan tell a story, while little Bite Dog the puppy is sleeping soundly, enjoying the cool breeze, his tail wagging slightly every now and then. Suddenly, from the honeycomb ceiling grill above, a strange, long black object dangles down, swaying in the wind. Oh my goodness, it's a human hair! But in this miniature world, it is as big and scary as a giant python. The hair hovers dangerously right above Grandpa Fan, and whoosh! It gets sucked right in by the airflow. The tip of the hair instantly wraps around Grandpa Fan's center axis, coiling multiple times and tightening into a rock-hard knot. Grandpa Fan lets out screeching, scraping noises, sparking with electricity, and his massive blades start wobbling and spinning jerkily. Grandpa Fan's face crinkles in pain, and the cool mist instantly stops blowing. Snap! Grandpa Fan comes to a dead stop. The black hair is pulled taut like a guitar string, locking the fan blades tightly to the frame. The lighting system immediately switches to a flashing orange alarm. The capacitor minions jump up in a panic, running around chaotically, and Bite Dog wakes up startled, barking aggressively at the wicked hair. Right at that moment, over at the cleaning squad base, red alarm lights are flashing wildly. Ms. Smart types rapidly on her holographic screen and detects the emergency at the exhaust fan sector. Captain Moon firmly swings his starlight baton, giving the order to roll out. Wise the monkey excitedly does mid-air flips, dropping down from the ceiling on a cable. Giant claps his massive hands together, thumping his chest confidently, with Wisdom the spider nimbly crawling onto his shoulder. The base doors burst open, and the toy squad charges out heroically. Genius takes the lead on his jet boots, leaving a gorgeous blue light trail as the whole team speeds through the heatsink canyons, heading straight forward. Wise the monkey excitedly swings back and forth on fiber optic cables, howling loudly like Tarzan. Screech! Everyone has arrived. They all look up, their mouths dropping open in shock at Grandpa Fan's terrible condition. A glossy, greasy black cable is tightly tangled and squeezing the fan's axis. Smart pushes up her glasses, scans it with her tablet, and steps back, shuddering in absolute disgust at the human hair covered in greasy oil. Mischievous Wise uses his tail to poke the hair and scares Smart with it, making her scream and run in circles. Captain Moon taps his baton to call for order, then flies up to observe. He realizes the fan motor is still trying to spin. If they don't remove the hair quickly, Grandpa Fan's motor will burn out. Giant eagerly steps up, cracking his knuckles, planning to use brute force to snap the hair. Moon quickly raises a hand to stop him, because pulling the unanchored fan blades is extremely dangerous. But the goofy giant has already grabbed the tail end of the hair, flexing his muscles to pull it like a tug of war. The hair is pulled taut, causing the fan axis to suddenly jerk and rotate a few degrees. Whoosh! The giant fan blade swings down and smacks Giant right on the head with a loud boom. He spins around dizzily, seeing stars, gets yanked back by the hair's elasticity, scraping across the floor with sparks flying, and falls flat on his back, his tank treads spinning helplessly in the air, making Wise laugh uncontrollably. Bite Dog runs over to lick Giant's face to comfort him. Captain Moon lands and brings up a 3D hologram map to analyze. Smart points out that they must securely lock the fan blades in place so they cannot budge before anyone can squeeze into the narrow gap to untie the knot. The whole squad simultaneously looks over at their webbing expert, Wisdom. The spider nods determinedly, its 6 eyes glowing brightly. Wise the monkey punches his fists and thumps his chest, taking on the mission to squeeze into the gap and pluck the hair. Operation Lock and Pluck officially begins. Wisdom nimbly crawls up the plastic frame right next to the fan blades, shoots a blob of silk as an anchor point, and then extrudes a super strong, steel-reinforced silk cable. The spider swings over, wraps the silk 3 times around the first fan blade, and pulls it tight with a ting. Without pausing, Wisdom leaps to the opposite frame, flying back and forth to weave a complex, zigzag web at blinding speed, leaving Giant and Smart looking up with their mouths open in awe. While flying toward the final fan blade, the slippery hair causes the axis to slip slightly. The blade violently launches Wisdom into midair, making Smart scream in terror. Remaining perfectly calm, Wisdom shoots a web that sticks to the tip of the blade, using the momentum to swing in a spectacular arc, flying right back up to land safely. He wraps the final loop of silk and clicks the carabiner lock securely in place. Perfect! The fan is now completely immobilized by the polymer silk spider web. Moon flies up and pushes it. It doesn't budge at all. Wisdom slowly repels down to the ground as the whole team applauds enthusiastically. Now it is Wise the monkey's turn to shine. He refuses the blue rubber gloves from Smart, confidently jumps onto the frame, and uses a silk thread to squeeze through the dark, greasy gap. Standing before the snake nest-like knot, Wise pulls with all his might, but it is rock solid and won't budge. He taps his communicator to ask for loosening support. Down below, Little Genius skates up a ramp, pulls out a micro laser gun, and fires a sharp blue beam that makes the dried oil sizzle and melt. Good job, Wise nods, then wraps both his arms and his tail tightly around the hair. Captain Moon counts down. 3, 2, 1. Pull! Wise leans back, planting his feet against the axis, and strains to pull. The hair starts sliding out with a squeak, but it is too slippery and he almost tumbles over. Seeing this, Giant uses his vacuum arm to suck up and grab the tail end of the hair, while Wisdom shoots a web to help pull, creating an epic team tug-of-war. The knot slowly unravels, and with a pop, it comes completely undone, slipping off the fan axis like a snake shedding its skin. Losing his momentum, Wise tumbles backward, but manages to hook his tail onto a blade, dangling upside down safely. Giant and Wisdom fall over into a messy, comical pile on the floor. The hair is finally plucked. Grandpa Fan lets out a loud, relieved sigh, blowing away the dust, making the capacitor minions cheer and dance. Even so, the fan axis is still scattered with white dandruff flakes and greasy oil, making Smart scrunch her face up in horror. She pulls out a microfiber cloth and a micro spray bottle, ordering Giant to vacuum up all the floating dandruff flakes. Moon carries Smart up directly to Grandpa Fan's face. She sprays thick white foam all over it, making Grandpa Fan give a super cute, tiny sneeze. Smart wipes meticulously in perfect circles, sweeping away the dirty dust mustache and restoring his face to a glossy black plastic shine, just like fresh out of the factory. Down below, Wise the monkey rolls up the hair and stuffs it neatly into Giant's trash compactor, while Bite Dog barks, scolding the naughty hair. Captain Moon gives the signal. Wisdom crouches down and starts his silk winder with a whirring sound. The entire web on the fan snaps loose at once and retracts into the spider's abdomen in the blink of an eye. The orange warning lights instantly shift to a soothing blue. Genius skates over and gently taps the power button. The fan motor hums, starting up with a wonderfully smooth purr. The glossy black blades slowly begin to rotate, then accelerate, whoosh, creating a massive, refreshing, cool blue airflow that blasts across the entire space. The wind blows Smart's hair wildly and hilariously blows Bite Dog's ears flat back against his head. Grandpa Fan's face is now smiling kindly, looking incredibly relaxed. Giant stretches his arms, taking a deep breath of the fresh air. Wise and Wisdom high-five in midair to celebrate. The capacitor minions form a circle and do their traditional dance. Moon uses his baton to draw a green check mark in the sky. The whole squad strikes a proud superhero pose under the cool breeze, with Bite Dog sitting obediently and barking loudly. Colorful virtual confetti rains down, and a sparkling "Mission Accomplished" banner appears. Giant lifts a minion onto his shoulder. Smart affectionately pats Wise's head in praise, and then the whole squad lines up horizontally, bowing 90 degrees to the audience with absolute professionalism. The space whips past, transitioning into the vibrant blue YouTube outro screen with a bouncy EDM track. 2 recommended video frames appear on the sides. Genius zooms in, tossing a 3D blue like button into the air, and Wise the monkey jumps and bounces on it, sending stars flying everywhere. Giant waddles over, carrying a massive red subscribe button, drops it on the floor with a thud, and pokes it with his finger, making it flash and change to subscribed. Wisdom the spider swings down to hang a golden bell, ringing it ding-dong to remind you to turn on notifications. Meanwhile, Smart glides on her white boots, waving her duster to beautifully write out the words, "See you next time." The whole squad gathers around, waving and dancing. Wise climbs onto Giant's shoulder again, crossing his eyes to make goofy faces before getting playfully pulled down. Suddenly, little Bite Dog jumps up, pressing his paws against the camera lens to peer inside curiously, then sticks out his virtual tongue to give the screen a big slurp, leaving a super cute, blurry smudge that makes the whole squad burst into laughter. A black iris wipe slowly closes in, stopping on Captain Moon's face as he waves and winks before the screen closes to pitch black.